Welcome back to another episode of Had to Be There. This is another Time Capsule Thursday episode, so hope you enjoy a little throwback here. This episode, like all episodes, is brought to you by furryturkey.com, our media partner in crime. Check out furryturkey.com for all of our merch and related merch. Also follow Furry Turkey on Instagram and Twitter for the most up-to-date episode releases, updates, and just funny shit. I don't know. You'll enjoy it. This episode is also brought to you by Candy Collection. Check out the Candy Collection at furryturkey.com for tattoo-inspired clothing. Coming out with a summer line here soon with some fun sugar skulls that are all tattoo-inspired. So check out Candy Collection at furryturkey.com. This episode is also brought to you by Board at Work. Check out boardatwork.shop for our skateboard collection of skateboard-inspired clothing. Hope you enjoy this episode.
Shut up and sit down.
Daddy Dirt and Mommy Mike present Had to Be There podcast.
What a song, dude.
So good.
It's your new jam.
Song out.
Yeah. That's what you do. You get something in your head, and then you beat it like a dead horse, and you play it a million times until it's no longer any words to the song. It's just a noise. It's you. You become the song.
Yeah, and then you start singing it, and then you actually become the artist that created the song.
Yeah, and then you stand in the mirror and film a music video. Tall around your waist, just dance around in the bathroom.
And you wait 10 years, and then you say, I was actually the one who created that song.
Yeah.
That person copied.
I am Youngblood. I'm actually British, and I hail from the UK, and I filmed this in my bathroom 18 years ago.
This is actually me.
Yeah.
So.
This is you, dude. Well, welcome, dude. 3-day weekend. I kept forgetting that we got Labor Day off, because I don't know what Labor Day even stands for. I'm not sure what it means. I don't know.
I was actually going to say the same thing. I don't know. I was
like,
thinking
it's just for all the laborers?
Yeah, I guess. All the people that work.
Yeah. Free
so
day.
So what does it mean for the people who don't work?
Do they have to go work then?
Yeah. to keep things running. To keep things up and running.
No, it's just another Monday for them. I wonder what happens, like, people that have, like, weird schedules. Or, like, businesses that have to be open on Monday.
No, the U.S. is just shut down for a day.
It's
literally no one works.
No, it's just dead. It's like the purge. Everyone's locked up in their house.
Nothing.
That's what Labor Day is. Purge 2.0.
Everyone gets locked in their houses, so you better hope you ration your food well.
Everyone locks themselves in the houses and online shops for Labor Day sales.
That's, you know what they should do? They should like, you know how they have Cyber Monday? They should do that on Labor Day Monday.
I think they do.
Everyone would be online shopping.
That's why.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I think they have in-store sales a lot this weekend. But then to do just online-only stuff on Monday. Because everyone's locked in their house anyways because of the purge.
That's what I'm saying. They should do that, though, for Cyber, like they do for Cyber Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on the same page here. Don't worry about it. We're on the same page. I'm tracking. Is she eating raw meat?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Oh.
Wow. Might need to turn that off. I almost just threw up in my
couldn't
mouth.
help but seeing that.
You know what else Labor Day means? Pumpkin spice lattes are back, and you didn't get one at Starbucks.
Wait, does it actually mean that they're back? Is that when they come out?
Yeah, they came back
Is
on
it after
Tuesday.
Labor Day?
No, they came back before Labor Day, because, I don't know. It's not fall. It's still summer in a lot of places. And so pumpkin spice lattes should not come out before Labor Day.
Of course they shouldn't.
Like, kids are still on summer vacation, and PSLs are out and about.
Is it actually true that one of the hard seltzer companies is coming out with a pumpkin spice flavor
I wouldn't be surprised.
for a hard seltzer?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ugh,
And
it's probably gonna taste so.
You're gonna
bad.
get it.
It's
You're
gonna-
gonna drink
I'm
it
gonna
because
try
you're a
it.
sugar fiend.
I'm gonna try it. There's no sugar in some of them.
But if it's like a natural light hard seltzer, you know there's going to be sugar in it.
No, it's White Claw, I think.
Yeah, White Claw would do a PSL seltzer thing. They're so basic.
Exactly. That's the point. Get all the basics back into it for the fall. What are they going to come up with for the winter? Peppermint.
Yeah, candy cane. Christmas tree. Spruce tips.
Spruce tips.
The Jingle Bells variety pack.
That would be so disgusting. That's like...
What flavor is that? Treetops.
Oh, that's pine cone sap.
Dude, that's pretty much syrup. That might not be bad. Flapjacks.
Pine cone sap is not basically syrup.
Pretty much.
No, it's not.
One could argue that it is.
I'm about to Houdini something out of my
I'm
bag.
not a herbologist, but why the fuck do you have a candy cane?
Need some to suckle on.
You're sugar fiend. You have the metabolism of a young Filipino man.
I need it.
I don't know how you do this.
I know I'm not. I can't.
You just
function. I
had
need
a
some
cafe
sugar.
frappuccino.
Coffee.
Is that what it's called? Coffee frappuccino.
Yes.
That has 87 grams of sugar in it, and now you're sucking on a candy cane.
Yeah, man. Got a what though? Whistle.
I do have Jolly Ranchers for you in my backpack too.
Oh, that would.
I sold them from work for you.
Oh. Hopefully your work doesn't find out.
They don't care. It's just Jolly Ranchers, dude. It could be a lot worse.
Jolly Ranchers are delicious. What's your favorite flavor?
Probably red. Whatever that one is. Red or blue.
Cherry kind?
Probably blue, actually. What's blue? Blue raspberry?
Yeah. Why'd you ask if you already knew?
I wasn't sure.
Dude, is it
Could have
weird?
been blue lemonade.
Is it weird that
Okay.
I just forgot what grape tasted like until I had this in my mouth?
Yeah, that is a little weird. Is it like real grape or is it like grape soda grape?
I don't know, it's just grape.
That pisses me off. You've succeeded.
Am I up 6-1 now?
Yep, you've pissed me off every single time we've done this. And it didn't even take 10 minutes this time.
Great.
What's new, dude?
Pops is moving.
Yeah.
Texas. What is new?
Gotta go visit him.
Gotta go
Kill
visit
some
him.
hogs. See some football.
See some football. Go down there in November.
Yeah. Missed it, Crystalia for it.
That's, I don't know. I can't help it. Did you end up giving anybody those tickets?
Not yet.
Oh.
I gotta figure it out.
You should give him some homeless guy. I'll probably really enjoy himself.
Yeah.
He can sit right next to
He'll love
him.
sitting next to me and Maddie too. He'll need to bring a date though. No. I'm sure I can find someone to go with us. Probably not though.
I don't know. That's about it.
Yeah, that's it.
What's new with you? Oh. So you know how I was telling everybody, or did we tell you, that my brother, he texted the family group chat.
Yeah. Yes.
And he said that he was going to be a condom inspection analyst.
Yeah. That's.
We totally
He's
thought
not-
he was serious, right?
Yeah, I thought it was real.
It's not. We just found
He
out.
just lied about it. He never, like, he was. Did he think that you knew that he was lying? Or do you think he was just like, oh, I hope they think that I wasn't kidding, and like it's this big joke?
No, he like meant for it to be a joke, and we all thought it was serious.
Yeah, but do you think he knew that you thought it was serious, or do you think that he was like,
No.
oh yeah, they think I'm kidding?
No, he thought. Yeah, I think he thought that we knew he was kidding.
So he just like never followed up on it.
No. So we just.
And you guys are like
out.
looking into it, like, oh, what type?
What
Does this
type of
company even
condoms do
make
they
condoms?
Yeah, what kind of condoms do they make? So that's new.
Yeah,
It was so messed up, dude.
that's so funny. Yeah, I mean, on your potentially future brother-in-law, who had sex-related work too.
Yeah, exactly.
He was a sex worker. Per se. I mean, not in so many words.
Oh my.
What do you do? I'm a sex worker. You can't tell people that. You gotta say you're a manager of a sex store. Like,
I work in the sex industry.
yeah. What's your work, sex? What a life, dude. What's the career path for someone that starts as a condom inspector?
I think they become. I mean, I think the ultimate goal would be to be the chief
Director of rubber.
chief cuckold officer.
The chief cuckold officer of
Condoms operation. Condom.
Chief condom officer. CCO.
Yeah. So I think that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big job.
Yeah. A lot of responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, you could have potentially you could have kids running out there in the
Yeah,
world.
a lot of children could depend on you.
And a lot of parents
Yeah.
that didn't want to be parents were depending on you.
I don't know. I feel like no one really uses those things anymore anyways. It's 2019. Am I off? Maybe I'm off. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're a little off.
I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch with the kids these days.
Does anyone even use those things anymore?
I don't know.
What are you clickety clacking around over
Just
there?
clicking.
For?
Just clicking.
Sipping.
Sipping.
Just sitting there sipping.
My iced Americano hit the spot today, not gonna lie. It made me a little shaky. Actually made me a lot shaky, but the whiskey's kind of balancing me out now.
And my next special comes out whenever.
What?
You were talking about how you had your iced Americano sipping.
Oh yeah, I was sipping.
My next special comes out whenever. Do you know what that's from?
Yeah. It's just really random.
Because he's going to have his iced Americano sipping at Brian Callen's funeral.
Oh yeah,
He
and
goes,
I'm dead.
and he goes,
Is that what you're
guys,
saying?
guys, he died. And I would have to say that a fucking shitload. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
When he's talking about his future being too bright?
Yeah. I can't wait to speak at your funeral. I always warned him he'd get diabetes from all that sugar. Never listened to me. Just no remorse. Just like, I told you so, idiot. Quit sucking on candy canes every day.
Do it. I don't know what it is. I just like sugar so much. I don't know what it is.
I think it's because you have like a slight case of autism.
No.
Yep, you do.
No,
that's why you like to chew on plastic.
That's not what that is.
You like to chew on plastic. You got a
that's
ton of oral fixations.
I don't think that's what it is.
I beg to differ, and I'm kind of a doctor. I haven't gone to med school per se, but I know people that have. And from what I can tell, you might have a slight case of it.
So offensive.
I mean, no, I mean, you're a good role model for people. I'm not saying that, but
Oh, so offensive.
just
So offensive.
just something I've been observing lately.
So offensive.
Then just don't act that way. And I won't have to think that about you.
Oh man, I need a Big Mac. That's what I need. How about that lady?
Oh, woof alert.
How about that lady laughing at us as we walk into Starbucks?
What was she laughing at?
Us.
Because you had a Frappuccino? Or
And
because we were getting into a clown car?
I think both, and that we were sipping at the same time, and it probably looked
Were
like
we synchronized sipping?
It kind of, yeah.
We're the Olympic team for synchronized sipping?
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, those guys must be sipping each other," you know?
Yeah.
And then she was laughing about it.
She's sitting belly up to the steering wheel, eating a Big Mac in the Starbucks parking lot. Hey, what are you doing?
And she's going to go get a Venti coffee frappuccino with 220 grams of sugar in it.
Don't food shame, dude. It's not fun. It's not right. It's not okay.
Some people food shame themselves. You know?
I do.
Why?
Like last night when I ate more ice cream when I got home after going to Cold Stone because I just wasn't full enough. And I don't know if it's a void in my life that I'm trying to fill or if I'm actually hungry. But it tastes damn good with the sea salt caramel and some Reese's shell. It's delish.
How big was the bowl?
It was 4 or 5 moderate sized scoops of vanilla.
Like it's got less sugar
Yeah,
in it.
vanilla's low cal, right? Vanilla's the vodka of ice creams, right?
Dude. Oh my gosh. That's so much
Having
sugar.
having a vanilla scoop is like having a vodka soda.
It's the skinny girl martini of our generation.
Yeah. French vanilla. That's why the French are all skinny. Because they got the French vanilla.
No,
ice
because
cream
they're all
over there.
smoking cigarettes
Yeah.
and eating French fries, and that's it. All they eat is French fries.
When I turn 30, I'm gonna pick up cigarettes.
Sounds like a good habit to pick up when you're 30.
Yeah.
Sounds healthy.
Yep.
That's a good question. When do people normally pick up smoking cigarettes?
Between the ages of 12 and 17, probably.
You think?
I don't know. Or college.
Okay, or maybe.
I'd probably say if you're not doing it 1 year out of college, you're probably not going to do it.
So now it's gone from when you're 12 to 17.
No, like
Then 17
no, but
to
I'm saying
maybe
like
when you're in college.
I'm saying like by that's
and
like the
now you've
deadline.
gotten to the
That's the deadline.
beginning of your 20s.
If you make it to your mid 20s, you're probably safe.
But what happens when you get your first job and you're not ready for the stress that it is now?
That's true. And then maybe your boss smokes and you want to go on smoke breaks with them.
Yeah, so then maybe that's
I knew-
that's late 20s. Dude,
there
wait,
was
no,
this
hang on.
guy-
I'm there. I'm getting there. Maybe then it's your later 20s, right? Because that's kind of when you're getting into the grind. So you could pick it up mid to late 20s. So first it went from 12 to 17 is when you originally picked it up. Then 17 to the year after college, and now we're in. So you could pick it up in your 30s then. So you could.
No, I, don't think,
Okay.
I think 25 is the cutoff.
Wait, so it went from 12 to 17 to year after
No,
college,
I think-
year after college to 25.
No, I think but you pick it up between 12 and 25, and if you get to 25 and you haven't picked it up yet, you're probably
You
safe.
started at 12 to 17.
I was thinking out loud. Let me do the math. But no joke, dude. There was this kid at my work where our director smoked, and he wanted to get buddy with her. So he picked up smoking, and then like they were like sat kind of diagonal from each
Yeah.
other across the way. So he'd see when she gets up to go on a smoke break, and he'd get up too and like grab his pack of cigs and like and be like, "Oh, you going out to smoke?" And she'd be like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I was gonna go out too," and then like go down and like talk to with her and stuff and try to get all buddy. It was the funniest
Dude,
thing ever.
how-
It was so obvious.
How long do you do this for?
Like he got addicted to smoking cigarettes because of it.
Did
He
he
did
end
it for
up-
like a year.
Did she end up moving?
Like he ended up getting addicted, and then it just became like a habit. Actually, where like it wasn't a game anymore. It was like it just actually became that. And then she ended up getting fired, and then he quit. It was the funniest thing to
Dude,
watch
that-
ever.
That's like a movie.
Yeah.
That's like something
It was
you could film
I'd,
a movie
and I'd
about
watch it. I'd watch because I sat kind of between them, so I'd watch her get up and grab her bag and like where her cigarettes are, and then I'd turn around and watch him, and he'd see her, and he'd like reach into his drawer and grab his pack of cigs and a lighter, and like look around and be, like try to like make it like nonchalant, like oh I was just getting up, like, and it was so obvious. It was so funny. It made my day, and that's what got me through about 6 months of my life at that job.
So he did it for six. Did she at any point in time quit doing cigarettes?
No, she was fully addicted.
Oh, could you imagine? Okay.
And then he got addicted, and then just became like a normal thing. It wasn't like
The only funnier thing would be if she quit in the middle of him getting addicted, and as right as he gets addicted, she quits smoking cigarettes, and he just picks it up now and goes out by himself.
within 6 months, his like skin had turned yellow. You could see like it was like translucent.
getting
Like
jaundice.
you could see like his veins and stuff through his skin. It was like all shallow. Like he was not healthy. Like it impacted his life so much. It was so funny to see. He was just like it took 6 months and he was like dying. just translucent skin.
This kid,
Coughing up a storm.
This kid developed leprosy.
Coughing
Yes.
up a storm.
This kid.
Always shaking. He couldn't like not be jittery.
We thought we cured leprosy, and he brings it back after getting addicted to smoking cigarettes because he wanted to become buddy-buddy with the director. He brings back leprosy, which has been cured for hundreds of years.
Dude, when was the last case of leprosy?
And this kid brings it back.
I remember learning about that at like church camp and being like so confused. I thought it was like a myth.
This kid brings it back. When was the last case of leprosy?
Do you want me to look it up?
Yes, that's what I thought you were looking up.
When was the last case? Oh, Elliot wants to finish it for me. The other people have searched for this. At the end of 2016, there were 173,000 leprosy cases globally, down from 5.2 million in the 1980s. It's still here, dude. It's not gone. Leprosy is still like full. There's over 100,000 people that still have leprosy.
Wait, I thought that they got rid of something.
Do you think they still have leprosy communities?
Yeah, didn't they have to like put it?
Yeah.
Didn't they have to freaking quarantine them?
Are there leprosy colonies in the United States? Dude, that's what someone searched for. Other people have searched for that. Are there? In 2014, there were 175 new cases of Hansen's disease diagnosed in the United States, and nearly 3/4 of these cases were reported in 7 states: Arkansas, California, Florida, Hawaii, Louisiana, New York, and Texas, according to the U.S. National Hansen's disease, which is leprosy.
Dude, did they... Okay, go down this rabbit hole with me. Did they rename leprosy Hansen's disease and put specific people in those states because they wanted to somehow manipulate the population for election rigging?
Too far, dude. Too far. That hurt my head so much. I don't even know enough about any of what you just said.
Dude, did they rename leprosy Hansen's disease?
Why did they have to rename it?
Because they didn't want people to know, because leprosy kills everybody. They didn't want people to know that other people in those states had leprosy. So they renamed it Hansen's disease only in the United States. Because they thought leprosy was cured hundreds of years ago.
No, you thought it was cured hundreds of years ago.
No, there was a cure for leprosy like hundreds of years ago.
No,
that's
there
what they told
wasn't.
people.
No,
that's
there
what
wasn't.
That's what they're telling people. That's how far back it goes. They're telling people that there's a cure for it, and now they're trying to manipulate.
Since when did you become such a conspiracy person?
How good was that, though?
You could be right, I guess. I don't know. I don't know enough about election rigging. Because, like, a lot of these states would be what you would say are red states, except California and New York. So you think, like, lepers are, like, predominantly Republican? Is that what you're saying?
So they're trying to manipulate it in different states.
Yeah.
They gave it to Republicans. They gave it to the Republicans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Okay. I think you lost me a
This
little
goes
bit.
back far.
You lost me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Watch the Netflix special, The Family, and then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Is that good?
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about this hierarchy, like a higher society that's manipulated everything in the world in terms of wealth and all of that.
Like the Rothschilds or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll watch it.
Dude, it's
Did
so
you watch
good.
Manhunt the Unabomber?
No, watch mine.
So good.
We just finished Mindhunter.
Try to start that again. I fell asleep. I gotta start it earlier in the
It's
night.
too old.
I'm too old, dude. I started. I started at like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Because you're too old.
Yep. Fuck, my birthday's coming up real quick. I am old. That sucks.
I am old.
I am old. I'm decrepit.
Oh, are you turning 100?
Yeah.
Oh. You know your headstone's gonna say?
Rip. No, we talked about this last night. What did I say?
No, yours is gonna.
He tried.
No, he tried.
No.
dot. Question mark. You just trail off.
Just. He did his best, you know?
He did his best in the little way that people do. And then I'm gonna let out a big fucking rip fart. And go, my special comes out whenever. Are we at some point gonna have to film, like, stream us doing the podcast on YouTube so people can see and know what we're talking about?
Yeah, eventually we're gonna do cameras and stuff. Let's talk about that. So, when do you want to get like microphones and shit? Because right now we're just recording it through a phone, which is cool.
I got 2
Works.
phones.
Because we haven't even really published anything yet.
Well, like I was saying the other day, I like the progression of, like,
Yeah.
making it better.
So maybe we do at least like 10 episodes just like this, and then
Au natural.
yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to get that streaming thing too, because I think that'll be really fun. Because that's like such a great way to interact with people.
Yeah.
And there's like different communities that we can maybe try to become a part of.
Like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater one?
Yeah. Just let's play skate, dude. We can play skate with everyone. There's a squirrel on the fucking deck. Get out of there. Sorry. I'm like a dog. Squirrel.
Too bad you live within city limits. You just pop that thing with the pellet gun and then fry it up on the grill later.
Can I not do that right
Are
now?
we doing pizza night tonight?
Yeah, we are. We gotta go to the store for that.
I'm out.
We get Chinese food while we
Guys,
shop.
I originally came over here, though, only for Pierce to drive me to Starbucks. And then I was originally planning on going home. And then he roped me in with some proper 12, and now I'm sucked in.
Yep, now you're sucked in.
can't
I
get-
showed you some new music, and you're like, all right, I'll stay a little bit. I wish we had more proper 12. Now I get to go buy the new bottle.
They have a new bottle?
Yeah, they have it's like more pure green glass, and then they have like it's like engraved glass down here that says something.
Oh.
It's been out for a while. I haven't been drinking that much lately.
I'm gonna look it up. Are you making this up?
No. I'm excited to start streaming though. What game do you think we should stream? I think Mario Kart would be really fun.
Yeah, I think Mario Kart would be fun. Super Smash
Mario
Bros.
Party would be fun
Great.
too, because you can talk more during that. Mario Kart is kind of hard because you're.
Oh yeah, Mario Party is fun.
Yeah.
Dude, there's probably a huge community for
Yeah.
Mario Party.
And I think with Nintendo, you
Huge.
can play online, so you can start playing with people too.
That would be fun.
So speaking of Proper 12, did you listen to the Ariel Helwani with
This is
what did I say? No, that's the old one.
Ariel Wani.
Yeah, his interview with Connor.
Yeah, I did listen to that.
What'd you think?
You know what this is legitimately what I thought. Right after I heard it, I thought, it sounds like he's not on cocaine anymore.
Yeah, He's like, so here, this is the new bottle.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I have a couple thoughts. I thought it was good. I thought he was a little too PR-y, where he like,
Yeah.
he wasn't like
Trying to cut it off.
Yeah, it wasn't like, which I get. Like he just wants to move past it, and I think enough shit has happened where he kind of had to just address it and apologize and do the PR thing and move on. But it did kind of seem like he just felt like almost like defeated. It didn't seem like the old Connor, like, and maybe he's growing up a little bit, and maybe that's really good. But you almost worry about where his head is at.
I was just gonna say, I think he was, and he's trying to get out of a bad headspace.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I think he's like I think Luke Thomas was saying this. And that's kind of what kind of sparked my thought on it was it kind of felt like he was having an identity crisis, where he like. Because I think part of him is that crazy Irish fighter, and part of him's that good family man, like businessman, and it's hard to balance, especially when you're in the spotlight like that. Like, and I think too, in Ireland, that's probably like he should not have punched anyone, but that's probably not a rare occurrence where people just kind of get into like a little scuffle.
Someone just gets smoked, kind of blindsided.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the old dude didn't even react.
No.
Like no one did anything.
No.
Like he just kind of like took it and they're like just like shrugged his shoulders and didn't do anything else. Like it was just kind of a weird situation. I almost wondered for a second if it was staged, like as like a publicity stunt, like because it was like middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this just seems off. Is this just like a kind of PR stunt where, but. And then the reason I was thinking that too is like it came out like 3 days before Nate was fighting for the first time since the rematch, you know? So it was just like weird timing because it happened in April and then it comes out to the public the week of Diaz's next fight. Kind of a little strange, right?
How genius would that be? He's like,
it's a little
and
weird,
not
right?
Like narcissistic, but maybe like he
wanted his name tied to Nate, and that made his. And then
he's all trying to play mind games with people saying, "Hey, I'm gonna make this happen."
Yeah,
like I'm making this happen, and I'm gonna do it in this way.
And then when Nate didn't call him out, he was like radio silent. Usually he's been commenting on fights and stuff. Like he'll tweet out like, "Oh, good match" or whatever. He waited like 5 days, and then he finally said like, nice job, Nate, like I'm so proud of like what you've done and with your CBD company and like I don't blame you for not calling me out, but if you want the rematch, I'm here for you, or so, something like that. But he like he waited a while to do it. It was just,
could you imagine if it's all like he knows exactly what he's doing?
He knows, dude.
Dude,
he knows. How could he not?
Could you imagine how
could he not?
Sick in the head that is?
Dude, he's so smart. You don't think that's in the back of his mind? If we can put that together, he's thought about it. Right?
Where are you going?
I gotta grab a Kleenex, dude.
Oh, it's like, what are you doing? Dude, could you... Okay, yeah, so we did think of it. Can you imagine, dude? They know all the data. They say 5 days is when everyone starts to forget about this fight and move on to the next one. And they're like, make it stay relevant.
Yeah. He knows that shit. Like, because everyone was talking, because he waited long enough where people were saying, oh, Connor's been, like, every weekend been, like, commenting on, like, fights and saying, like, congrats to people and congratulating people and maybe calling people out. And then he was radio silent the night of the Nate Diaz fight. And people were like, well, why isn't he talking? What's going on? Why, like, he's been talking all year. He's been really into the fights and he hasn't said anything about this fight. Like, and then boom, like the following Wednesday, he finally tweets something, and then everyone's posting it like, oh, Connor finally responds to Nate Diaz's first fight since the rematch, and dude, he's a PR master.
And like you said,
intentional or not,
if we came up with it, he came up with it.
Yeah, like
dude, if we could think of it,
dumb. We're dumb. So like, if we're kind of connecting the dots here,
can you imagine
It's real.
It's one of the best things I've ever heard you say.
Yeah.
If we thought of it, dude, he thought of it.
Yeah. It's true though. We're stupid.
Dude.
That sound creeped me out. So don't do that. Why are you doing that? Do that right in the microphone. How annoying is this? So annoying. Don't do that.
You want to know how I did that?
How?
Did I piss you off right there a little bit?
You did. That noise pissed me off.
Okay, so I'm 7. It's 7-1.
I haven't pissed you off at all?
It's 7-1. Pierce, I knew that our conversation was going to lead to the Conor McGregor conversation, and I knew by doing this, if you wanted to keep talking about Conor, I knew by doing this it would stop you, and you'd get distracted, and then you get pissed off, and I'd get another point. And I knew our conversation was going to lead there about Conor.
You're not.
And you wanted to keep it going.
You're not that smart.
Dude.
You're not that smart.
But I am.
Because this isn't like
Dude, I got you. I do got you.
You're a mastermind.
Yeah,
Dance for me, puppet.
I am.
Fuck you, dude.
That's insane that I just did that. That was insane.
Old Bob's calling me.
Dirty Bob.
Just gonna call him back later.
Dirty Bob, remember? Remember? Dirty Bob.
Yeah.
3 dirtiest guys in Mayo Porno. It all comes full circle, you know?
All comes real full circle. So, streaming. Mario Party. Mario Kart. Tony Hawk. That would be sick. Play some skate.
Yep.
I'm excited, dude.
Maybe play some 1080 in the winter.
Nintendo's got so many good games coming out this fall, too.
Why did they toy with us? Just release them all.
I know.
Oh. Like, what else is coming out? 1080.
Pokemon.
1080.
Pokemon, Luigi's Mansion, a new Zelda game that's kind of like a remake of like one of the original like Game Boy games where it's like all 2D and they made it into 3D, so it's kind of, it looks fun, but I don't know, probably won't get that.
Did you ever beat Zelda?
No, I always got like really close, but I always get like almost up to the finish line on games and then I can never really beat them. I suck at video games. That's why streaming is going to be real interesting for us.
Dude,
like
I never beat Zelda either. You
Yeah.
know what I would do? I'd just ride around on the horse as fast as I could everywhere, and that was it.
You know what I am excited for? Like throwing on like a Banjo-Kazooie type game live, and because I have a hard time sitting down by myself and playing something for like 3 hours, but I feel like if there's like people like watching you and like chatting with you and stuff,
Yeah.
I could play for like 2-3 hours pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because I get like bored. I get sidetracked.
I know. It's gonna be
Or I
hard.
get
Yeah.
frustrated, or I don't know where to go, and then I gotta look
it's hard to
stuff
stay
up.
interested.
Yeah.
Dude, think about where we are from technology. Okay, so like, you know, we think we get close to beating games, but maybe we're never that close to actually beating it. But we think we're getting there, and back in the day on the internet, none of it was shared. So like, no information was shared. So now you can Google. Where am I at in Zelda when I'm at this point, when the last thing I did is this. Now you can Google that and you can find out where you are in terms of beating it. Whereas back in the day, you were clueless. You had no idea.
You had to go to Best Buy and buy like a guidebook.
A guidebook, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I remember like in middle school, you could go online and like go to like IGN and get like a kind of crummy walkthrough.
Yeah.
But the guidebooks were where it was at. Especially for
forgot
games
about the guidebook.
like Banjo and like the collectible games or like adventure games where you don't really know where to go and you got to figure it out. It does help to have a little bit of assistance. Otherwise, you just end up wandering around and it becomes not fun at some point.
And could you imagine being so good at a game where you're thinking how a programmer would think, and you beat the game without the guide?
Yeah, that's insane. That's probably what video game programmers today did growing up. They probably played games and thought that way.
Now that would be nuts.
I always thought our buddy JT would be a video game programmer.
JT?
Yeah.
Oh. See what you did there.
Yeah. Because he kind of played that way. Like, he was like really into it. Where he could play like 8 hours a day and just beat a game.
Yeah. Remember, I don't know if this is too obvious. I don't know how to do this. JH.
Yeah.
He would always hang out there. And I always remember the only video games we would play with him were snowboarding and skateboarding.
Dude, you know what the best snowboarding game is?
1080. Oh yeah, Amped.
No, not Amped. SSX Tricky.
Yes. What was that on?
Amped was good, but SSX Tricky was on GameCube. I think it was on PlayStation.
Is that the only good game that GameCube ever made?
No, GameCube had some good ones. They had Super Mario Sunshine,
What's the one
Luigi's
that I'm
Mansion. They had the Wave Racer game.
What's the one I'm thinking of?
Wii?
Dreamcast.
Oh, Dreamcast.
Sega Dreamcast,
Yeah.
the worst system ever.
Yeah, that
created.
sucked.
Oh, they had
No,
those
GameCube
little
had some
screens.
good ones.
Okay.
I lost my train of thought.
Thing before its generation. PSP, dude.
Yeah. Dude, that's essentially what the Switch is.
No one knew what a PSP, how to use a PSP.
The Switch is a PSP.
Dude, it was Bluetooth capable. It was wireless internet capable.
It really was. I remember playing Madden in class on the PSP. And it was actually like pretty easy to like work. I think it was easier to play than the Switch. The Switch as like a handheld is kind of hard, depending on your game. Like a lot of their games are a little easier where you don't have to be like as accurate, but it's not like a ergonomic fit really.
Dude, it was way before its time. You totally deserve that.
I'm so dumb.
Dude, think about it though. The PSP,
Yeah,
so before its
really
time.
was.
That's so.
They still have it too. It's like the PSP Vita and stuff, or PlayStation Vita.
That's
Did
so
you see the mock-ups of like the new PlayStation that might come out, where it's like all digital, so it doesn't have like a disk drive or anything, and it looks like a spacecraft. And people are finally like, yes, this is what video game consoles need to look like. Why do they always need to look like a freaking VCR?
That's true. I didn't even think about that. How they all look so boxy.
Like Nintendo does like a good job of that, of kind of mixing it up. Like even like the Wii was like really slick and like vertical. The GameCube was like a little cute little box type deal with a little handle on it.
The 64 was disgusting.
It was cool looking, dude. Back in the day with I love those.
Remember when you?
I was so mad when GameCube moved to those discs.
Yeah. Remember when you just used to have to go to Hammer Town on one of those things to get it to work sometimes? You'd blow it and then you'd slam it in there. I always remember doing that.
Dude, it was ridiculous. You just...
Yeah. Yeah. So funny.
But it worked. I remember when I had to get the expansion pack for Donkey Kong 64 because it had like better graphics. So you had to get like it was like a red expansion pack that you put into the middle of the console. Those must have been like the computer. Like, how do they think of that to have like a replaceable part?
Dude, that's the thing. They all know.
Nintendo fucks, dude.
Think about it.
That's end of story. No, End of conversation. Nintendo Fox.
Nintendo Fox. They all think about that. Think about it. They came up with the iPhone 10 15 years ago. They knew we were going to buy it. And then they just keep progressing everything out.
Yeah.
So they know we're going to buy it. And then they're going to make us buy things in between it, even though they already have the technology.
Yeah, because you know that they have a vision of what they want, but they just can't get there yet. So they take like a step down and be like, okay, how can we like kind of get there?
Yeah, they take it like 5 steps down.
Yeah.
And they just make you have to buy those rather than jumping you to
What's
where
your
they're
next
at.
phone?
If the new BlackBerry comes out with a consumer version rather than just a business only version, I'll for sure get it.
I always forget that you're a BlackBerry dude.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably end up getting the Pixel 4, but I might get like the Samsung Note 10 or the Samsung S10 Plus or whatever those are, like
So you
one of
can
the new
carry like a
Samsungs.
computer in your pocket.
The Notes aren't that big.
They
Because
used to be huge.
they have the
weren't they?
Note and then the Note Plus. The Note Plus is huge. I want to get that, but the Note isn't that big. It's probably like the Pixel XL or whatever.
I like the XL.
Yeah. Because you have big pockets, right?
Yep.
Dude, my hands were so big yesterday. With my tiny Bud Lights.
I totally forgot.
My
about
hands
that.
were huge.
How good?
Little Bloody Mary Bud Lights.
How good is Buffalo?
Bad packaging. Didn't know that they were mini. How was I supposed to know?
Wait, was the case the same size?
Yeah, it looked just like a normal 12 pack. How was I supposed to know? Wife was with me too. She didn't know. She didn't realize it.
What the fuck were we talking about before that?
I think like candy that tastes like treetops.
No.
No?
Lost it.
Yeah, totally forgot.
Lost it forever.
How's the state fair?
Looks good.
What'd you eat, dude?
We
Tell me.
had the.
I have to live vicariously through you this year.
We
Fill me up.
we had this
I'm hungry.
brisket grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Pretty good. I had an egg roll for breakfast as I did last year.
Avi.
We had Sweet Martha's cookies. Did you see that they make almost $3 million more than the next closest stand at the fair?
No.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane.
So we had that. We had the milk. What else do we have?
Did you get 2%?
We had pickles. Of course I did.
Did you get the gourmet pickles or the Cajun ones? Or just the normal fried ones?
We got the ones with the cream cheese in them.
Yeah, so the gourmet ones.
Yeah.
Those sound
They were
awesome.
so gourmet.
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 Um,
Gourmet.
I had turkey leg.
Oh yeah?
Dude, those are so
You
good.
went full redneck,
It
huh?
was so good. So big.
To wear
And then
a tank top
And
too?
meaty. Yeah, with overalls.
Should we go to the Renaissance Fair?
Been there. It's actually pretty fun.
Should we go?
It's not bad.
Let's go. I want to dress up like Peter Pan.
I'm gonna dress up like Tarzan.
Rescue a damsel in distress.
I'm gonna.
Why would Tarzan be at the Renaissance Festival? You idiot!
He's Renaissance.
You're stupid.
He's
You know what? You're dumb.
He's Renaissance.
You're dumb and I hate you.
He's Renaissance.
You're dumb and I hate you and you piss me off again. 8-1. I accept it. I accept it. You piss me off a lot. Keep going. Keep going. Keep talking. I'm going back to Starbucks after this.
8-1, my baby. So we can balance it out a little
Yeah.
bit. 8-1, my baby.
All right. I got 2 more things I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Do you need a refill?
No, I'm good for right
Okay.
now. Good for the next 10 minutes. Now it's 9 minutes.
Let's talk about building the Browns and how fucking amazing that is. Because we're Browns fans. We're from Ohio.
I've always been a Brown Eye fan, but now I'm a Browns fan.
Yep.
So
Take me to Brownstown, dude.
Same difference. I mean, it makes me happy that someone's competing with Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
It's just good
I've
to watch.
never watched Hard Knocks, but I watched.
It's 'cause it's on HBO.
I binge watched this Building the Browns
Yeah, so did I.
at work.
So good.
Like, just took me a week, and I watched the entire playlist, like all the trailers and pre-episodes and full episodes, and it's sweet. And they air it on their local channel too,
Yeah.
and then put it on YouTube. It's awesome. It's like, it's so good for branding.
Yeah.
Like, it made me just want to be a Browns fan even more than I already did. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's so good.
I feel like any team that does that has got to raise just like engagement with their
dude.
fans.
Panthers did the same thing. And they jeez. Yeah, Panthers did the same thing, and then Amazon did a thing too about them. That All or Nothing.
I heard Hard Knocks has been brutal this year just because the Raiders are so dysfunctional and they're trying to hide it.
Yeah. Did you see that thing that I sent you on Instagram? Of the John Gruden thing? I'll pull it up.
I can't remember.
I'll pull it up. Okay. When you've lost three beer pong games in a row because your partner hasn't made shit.
More than anything, I want better execution. Are we clear on that? I want better fucking execution. But more than anything, I want better execution. Are we clear on that? I want better fucking execution.
That's incredible. When your beer pong partner misses 3 shots in a row.
Hasn't done shit.
That's so funny. Brown season opener next weekend.
Who they got?
I don't know.
Hey,
check.
how about those Bucks? The Bucks game.
Want to know? Hey, who ended up winning that Oregon Auburn game?
Auburn did, dude. Last drive of the
Really?
drive of the
They
game with
came
9
back?
seconds left.
They
won.
came back because they were driving when we
Yeah.
left, right?
Yep.
Okay, I have their schedule on my wallpaper.
Oh yeah.
They play the Titans September 8th, so on Sunday.
Oh, so we're gonna pound them in the pooper.
Yep.
And then they played the Jets.
Yep, I think they'll beat the Jets.
Jets suck.
Rams.
Rams might be a tough one.
Yep. But Ravens winnable. San Fran winnable.
No,
Seahawks
San Fran's
winnable.
gonna be tough, dude. San Fran's tough.
I think they got a decent schedule. Who knows? Who knows, dude? But we're along for the ride.
I mean,
I'm on the Browns train, dude.
go down to Browntown.
Cleveland Browns and the Ohio State. Okay, one last thing.
Yeah.
Next Saturday, Abu Dhabi.
Oh, yes.
Poirier
So glad you
Khabib.
brought this up.
Who you got, dude?
Are we gonna expand on this in the next one?
Well, we'll have to do a recap probably
'Kay.
next week
Yeah.
after it.
Okay.
But next Saturday is going to be day
We're just
drinking
gonna give
party,
picks.
free hurricanes for everyone.
So we're just doing picks, but we'll talk about it after and what we
Yeah.
thought before.
Yep.
Yeah, we won't elaborate. We'll just go with picks.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Okay.
go with why or what you think
Okay.
is going to happen.
Yeah. So we're just doing Poirier Khabib.
Yeah. I don't know who else. No one else matters on that card.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go quick. Man, I really want to say Poirier.
Yeah.
I really, really do. I just don't think he can beat him.
Yeah.
I think he's just one punch. He's gonna be one punch away from doing it, and it just won't happen.
Yeah.
And I also say that too, in the hopes that Khabib fights Tony Ferguson.
Yeah. I think either way he could fight Ferguson.
I think
but-
Ferguson destroys him.
Yeah. I want to see that fight really bad.
Yeah.
So here's what I think on it.
Okay.
I think it kind of comes down to how Poirier can wrestle and how strong he is. If he can withstand Khabib a little bit and not get tired, because Poirier's looked really good in the Holloway fight, cardio-wise. I think he's got a fighter's chance to land a couple really good hard punches in there. He's an incredible boxer, and he's good at wrestling, where he might be able to defend a couple takedowns. He might be able to withstand a little bit of the clinch on the ground stuff that Khabib tries to do and wear him out a little bit. And, you know, third, fourth round, maybe land one and knock him out. But I think that's going to be really hard to do. So let's put it this way. I'm cheering for Poirier.
So am I.
But I'm not going to be surprised if it doesn't go our way. But I hope it does. I love Poirier. He's such a good dude.
Yeah.
But I just who knows?
Who do you think fights the winner next then?
I think Ferguson's got to fight the winner.
What's that guy doing?
Probably locked up in Big Bear and
Like, what is he doing now? Like, right now? Like, where is he?
he's probably locked in a cabin in Big Bear wrestling with Eddie Bravo.
But seriously, dude, I mean, do you get what I'm saying? Like, he just
Yeah.
disappears.
Yeah. He's kind of a weird dude.
He would fuck Khabib up.
I want to see it so bad.
So do I. That's kind of why I hope Khabib
Yeah.
wins. Because I don't think Poirier fights Ferguson.
I could, yeah. I think if Poirier wins, they could still do Ferguson Khabib, or maybe Ferguson fights Poirier and then they do Conor Khabib.
Yeah.
But who knows? We'll pick up episode 5 after the fight, hopefully next Sunday. Hang out. I got to do stuff during the day for father-in-law's B-day, and then maybe we can do a late night deal.
Yep.
Not late night, but evening.
Like,
Late night Taco Bell. All right, cool. Follow us on Instagram. Nothing else really matters. More merchandise coming out. I want to come out with some Browns gear. I just got to figure out how to not get content violated. All right. Peace.